Hey everyone, today I want to talk about the importance of embracing uncertainty for medical students. This video is inspired by an excellent conversation I had with my family medicine precept. I think adopting rigid beliefs may seem like it makes life more complicated, but it actually makes life simpler because it reduces your cognitive load. It enables you to not have to worry about the gray zone and the complexities, especially in medicine. It's all too easy to assume very strict and rigid stances like nobody should have MAID, which is medical assistant design. Everybody should have access to MAID in any situation whenever they want it. But in clinical medicine, when you're practicing, yes, there is science to underline it, what we do, but there is an art, and it's about transversing that art and being in the trenches of clinical medicine, as our preceptors talk about. There's this incredible complexity, which is what makes medicine both so rewarding and also so complicated and sometimes extremely stressful. Now you see it firsthand. Once you get in the trenches of clinical medicine, things are complicated. Life is complicated. Humans are complicated. We're not simple problem sets. That's what it's very appealing in engineering when you have little problem sets, you figure them out, you get the answer. When you're dealing with patients and you're trying to help them, there's no perfect answer. And unfortunately, we all have a disease, and it's called being human, and we're all gonna die. So it kind of makes, if we look at it very kind of nihilistically or cynical, all the medicine is just a waste of time. We're all going to die anyway. But at the end of the day, there's no perfect regime because we can follow the perfect diet, we're still going to die. We can have the perfect exercise plan, we're still going to die. So in medicine, there's no perfect answer. It's embracing this uncertainty and leaning into and understanding the complexities instead of following just dogma. So for example, this conversation came up because we were talking about medical assistant and dying, and it's all too easy to say you can be total pro-life and say nobody should have access to medical assistant and dying. Or you can be total pro-choice and say everybody should have access to medical assistant in any circumstance possible. And you may think that that's actually makes life a bit more complicated, but actually it's simplifying, and it's actually a lazy, in my mind, way to go because you're not dealing with the complexities and looking at the pros and cons. And when you're in this gray zone where like I see the value in it, but maybe it brings up these ethical issues or tears at me, and there's this cognitive dissonance, and dealing with that is going to allow you to grow, develop your mind, and look at this complexity. And I think it's so easy just to label things and judge things automatically and have little compartments and just say, oh, that person is this because of that, or pharmaceutical companies are evil, or every naturopath doesn't know what the hell they're talking about and they're just total nonsense. There's value in everything, but I think understanding these complexities, and it's so easy when a patient comes in and you hear about patients and they just say, I don't trust any medicine, I don't need it, I just want to do natural remedies, and you're just like, oh, it can be such something frustrating, especially because a lot of the best drugs, metformin, aspirin, hydroxychloroquine, they all come from herbs. It's just the main ingredient is distilled and active, is given to you, so you get, and you know the dosage, versus like turmeric, which people think is, and it is great for you, cook with it, but if you're trying to take turmeric supplements, you can still get side effects. And there's been case reports that people who die from taking too much turmeric because it's a potent blood thinner. Yes, use it as spices, it should be safe, having veggies is a great thing, but taking these mega dose of supplements, a lot of times there's been more and more research showing that they cause significant liver failure, etc., because they're not regulated. And yes, pharmaceutical companies do a lot of unsavory things, but they actually, the good thing is, they actually have evidence to show that their drugs work, unlike a lot of these supplements which are completely useless and they just give you expensive urine. So it's about understanding and embracing this uncertainty and looking at things from different perspectives. And I think what's really fascinating as going through my third year clerkship is understanding how different specialties, whether it's family practice or general surgery or obstetrics or anesthesiology, they all have a different lens viewpoint, and they can have totally different ways to approach a clinical problem based on their training, their own personal values, their education, where they went to med school, where they grew up. It's very fascinating. Understanding medicine is so complicated. So as a medical student, it's so easy just to follow rigid beliefs and fall into that. But I think it's so important to take a step back. And Aristotle has a great quote, has great inspiration as I end this video. And he said, the mark of an educated man is one that is able to entertain an idea without accepting it. So when you read medical literature, always be critical, always analyze. And yes, you can read a research study by a pharmaceutical company. Yes, be skeptical, but don't just totally throw it out the window. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. And just make sure as you're going through your medical studies, it's all too easy to automatically judge, bias, and just take very rigid dogmatic beliefs. But always look to find that paradox within studies, or the kind of the contradictions, and that's going to help further understand, because in medicine we can always improve. We can better understand the pathophysiology, better understand diseases, better understand how to promote health, how to support our patients. Because if we're not growing, or regressing or staying stagnant, and that shouldn't be acceptable. We should be trying to always serve our patients better. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.